Hello everyone, this is Andrea Dumbecki and this is Angel Life Makeover. You can reach me at angelfairyhealing.com. Today I will be talking about Archangel Michael and the Throne of God. This podcast name and idea has been coming to me at night for about a week or so, and I feel like this is a powerful message. And I talk about the Throne of God and Archangel Michael because I feel that when I work with Archangel Michael, he literally takes us up to the consciousness of the mind of God, sitting on the throne of God, or sitting very close to the ear of God, to the counsel of God, to the ideas of God. And I use the word God, but I really mean the higher consciousness of the universe, the consciousness above duality. There's many words for it or ways to connect with it. I feel it as a tangible presence of the universe speaking to us, an unending goodness, a higher perspective, the light of God, the light of heaven. And whenever I work with Archangel Michael, he carries that higher consciousness beyond fear, a higher perspective, and he really holds our hands through life and helps us to shift our perspective. So when we work with Archangel Michael, we connect with God, or we sit on the throne of God, and we change our perspective. We align with the higher, beautiful light of the universe, beyond suffering, beyond human burdens and problems, up to an expanded consciousness, a place where all things are possible, because all things are possible in God. So let's take a second now to connect with Archangel Michael and the throne of God and really shift our consciousness. And you know what I found lately is that consciousness is shifting rapidly, back and forth between duality or problem consciousness, lower consciousness, suffering, and the higher reality, or the 5D higher dimensional reality of bliss and peace and harmony. And I noticed this for the past few years that, as we shift into this higher energy, into this higher consciousness, we are still battling the lower consciousness, or we're going back and forth until we can sustain the higher consciousness and stay in that higher level of flowing with the universe in harmony and peace. So I wanted to make this podcast to talk about this thing that I've been experiencing and really send some good energy and blessings your way to help you to live in that higher consciousness. And Archangel Michael is a great spirit guide, angel guide when it comes to this subject, because he really helps us to unbrainwash ourselves from the world, to deprogram ourselves, because we've been fear programmed, and really, our thoughts are patterns within our minds. And I do a lot of prayer work and meditation, and I really look at what's been rooted in my consciousness. What are the core thoughts that I have every day? Are my core thoughts on faith, on the light of God, on the goodness of the universe, or are my core thoughts fear-based? And it doesn't matter how long these fear-based thoughts have taken root in your consciousness, it is time to pull them out. And Archangel Michael is here to help us to pull out those thoughts that are not for our highest good, that are not in alignment with God and the universe, and really purify our mind and our consciousness. Because I feel that we are all about our consciousness. What we believe is reality. I know when I pray and I meditate and I do my spiritual work, I connect with this beautiful energy that's life-affirming, that feels like what life should be, as opposed to when I am pulled down by negativity and fear consciousness. So I really wanted to connect with Archangel Michael, take time to connect with this beautiful energy, and to really go up to the throne of God and purify my consciousness, purify my thoughts, and really realign with the universe and, overcome fear, release fear, so that I can remember my truest state of peace. The peace that passeth all understanding, the peace of God that is always within us, always available to us, the kingdom of heaven within. So let's connect with Archangel Michael now. If you would like to connect your heart and your mind with Archangel Michael, and really take a deep breath and let go of all distractions, ground into yourself, and imagine now that Archangel Michael is taking you with him to the throne of God. Imagine that you're flying up into the higher consciousness of the universe, and here you will realign, reprogram yourself to be in harmony with the mind of God and the higher consciousness of the universe, your truest state. Let go of any fearful thoughts and energies now. Just see them drifting away, floating away, and really connect with your truest self, with the light self within, with the light of the universe, with your truest existence now. And feel Archangel Michael with you, assisting you, holding your hands, helping you to open your mind and raise your consciousness to his level of consciousness. Now I would like you to scan your thought processes and remove anything that is not life-affirming, that is not aligned with the goodness of God or the goodness of the universe. Release any thoughts that are not in harmony with your greater self. Feel yourself pulling them out of your mind like a plant, like you're weeding a garden. Release those thoughts now and ideas. Doesn't matter how long you've had them. And as we pull out those ideas, I would like you to fill that space with the light of God, with the higher consciousness of the universe. Imagine that as white light filling that space and blessing your consciousness. Remember that you can always travel to the throne of God with Archangel Michael, and Archangel Michael loves to assist you in your personal evolution and ascension. I would like you to continue to scan your consciousness and look at the subjects in your life. Do you have negative thoughts and beliefs about health, love, future, money, whatever? Pull out those thoughts, look deeply within your consciousness, and replace that energy with the light of God, with the higher consciousness, with hope, faith, with the unending goodness of the universe. Innocence, bliss, a consciousness beyond duality, which is beyond the consciousness of good or bad, but into the oneness, into the harmony of the universe. Feel Archangel Michael with you, giving you a blessing, sitting right next to you, assisting. This is easy. This is your truest state, so this is normal and natural. And we're going to let go of any other negative energies now and just sit in this beautiful energy. Sit at the throne of God with Archangel Michael. And remember, you are safe, you are loved, and you are in harmony with the universe. Thank you for listening. This is Andrea Dumbecki from Angel Fairy Healing. I will see you soon.